Gonna have to use my teacher voice for this one. Hi everyone, how we doing? We good? Yes? Awesome. Well, I first wanted to start off by saying welcome to MSU's Out of the Darkness Walk. For those who don't know me, my name is Mackenzie Kane. I'm a freshman here studying science education. And over the past few months, I have worked alongside MSU CAPS to really help bring this walk to life. And it truly warms my heart to see everyone here today supporting this cause, as it's something that's very near and dear to my heart, I'm sure for many of you as well. Now, I actually began participating in these walks back in 2018 when I lost my father to suicide. I remember how nervous I was, especially when it came to putting on these gold beads, because I felt as though that I was completely alone in my situation, and that people would look at me differently because I had lost a parent so young, especially in the way that I did. Not only that, but I'd also fallen victim to a stigma surrounding suicide. I was almost ashamed as to how my dad died. Perhaps because the majority of my family did not want people to know how he had actually passed. Sorry. They also believed that he was extremely selfish for what he had done. And as time passed, I started to believe that too. You see, I was extremely angry with my dad, as I couldn't seem to understand as to why he would leave my sister and I behind. Sorry. And when paired with grief and regret, I found myself desperate for answers, wondering when this nightmare would be over. However, that day, at my first walk, I heard one of the speakers say something that I will never forget. She said, and I quote, "How can someone in so much pain and suffering, driven to the point where they want to kill themselves, how can that be considered selfish?" And she was right. My dad didn't leave this world for himself, but instead because he felt that he had no other option, and that by ending his own life, he would be making everyone's lives better. I'm gonna switch pages. It was in that very moment where I looked around at the crowd, much like this one, and for the very first time since my dad's death, I felt at peace. I felt as though all that anger that I had once felt was slowly starting to turn into an understanding. I felt inspired. People were there at that walk because they too felt that they were the only people in the world who had experienced this. They too felt like they were desperate for answers. And they too were there wondering when this nightmare would finally be over. You see, there's a reason as to why I've been doing these walks for so long. Every time I am truly inspired by those who choose to utilize their experiences to bring awareness to this cause. And I feel empowered when people like us choose to draw upon our darkest times and find strength in each other to begin and continue our healing journeys. For me, these walks have truly helped me to point in the right direction as I continue to build an understanding of what exactly happened with my dad. And I'm forever thankful to those who stand in unity today to shed light on an epidemic that continues to take the lives of the ones that we love the most. And whether you are here because you lost someone to suicide, or you've struggled yourself, or you are here simply to support the cause, I hope that you too find strength and comfort in the community around you as I have felt all these years. It is for those very reasons that I not only walk but help to organize such events so that I can continue to inspire those as they did for me. Even though the world seems like it may have stopped, there is hope for it to start moving. And after all, we do share one thing in common. We are Survivor Strong.